Hi there! Grazing platters are a great way to make your food a conversation piece. A grazing platter can be made for appetizers, desserts, or what I'm going to show you today, brunch. Let's dig in on how to make an amazing brunch spread. This spread is perfect for the holidays, but it's also versatile enough for any gathering where brunch food is appropriate. I like to think of 5 key components to a grazing platter. First, what you're going to serve it on. Second, the main anchor ingredients to your platter. Maybe consider a theme. Third, the color and pop. Fourth, a surprise. You always want to have a surprise. And finally, the arrangement. Let's start with what you're going to serve it on. Today, I'm using this round serving platter. You could also just use a table. If your table is not glass, you're going to want to line it with parchment paper. I like to use this platter because I can move it to another area as needed. You can also use a combination of the two if you're serving a large group. Today, this video will focus on a smaller platter, but if you're making a larger grazing table or platter, you'll want to incorporate different heights. Once you've selected your platter, think about the types of things you want to incorporate. Maybe consider a theme. For example, today I'm going to have a variety of different breads. I'm using bagels, scones, and a sweetbread. This is zucchini bread. Next, I'll think about what can go on top of the bread. I have a couple of different jams. I also have some applesauce, a variety of options for the bagels, and hummus. If you're using a bread theme, there are so many different options. You could use muffins, mini pancakes, or waffles, or even a flatbread like lavash. Different bread would give way to different types of toppings. For example, if you have pancakes or waffles, maybe you could add maple syrup or even a homemade fruit syrup. The third layer is my favorite, color. Fruit is a great way to add color and texture to your grazing platter. This can be accomplished by the different colors of the fruit you choose and how you cut the fruit. My surprise extras are these little peanut butter balls and some nuts and dried fruit. Here's a tip. Keep everything small in size. This will allow everyone to try a little bit of everything. Consider using smaller plates for serving to make sure people take a smaller portion. They can always go back. I mean, it's a grazing platter, right? So it's meant for grazing. Once you decide on the different components, you'll want to map out how you want to place it on the platter. This is where you get to use your imagination and creativity. I like to get it all mapped out before, and then I start placing my pieces as I go. I'm going to use some small bowls for my bagel toppings and the jam, and I'll use my nuts to create texture and a surface to place my bowls. Then just start to play. Add each layer to your platter. I like to plan it in advance, take a photo, and then the day I want to use it, I'm ready to go. A grazing platter is a great brunch option for those overnight guests because you can prepare everything in advance and pull it together quickly. This means you get to enjoy your guests more and worry less about food. Creating an interesting, beautiful conversation piece for your breakfast brunch is a great way to introduce others to plant-based eating. No one will notice there are not animal products. They'll just notice the variety and the beauty. Plant-based entertaining can be easy and delicious with just a little bit of planning. Remember to think about variety in texture, taste, color, and interest. And don't forget to add something that's a surprise. Most of all, have fun.